Congresswoman Barbara Lee officially entered the race to replace Senator Dianne Feinstein.
Yeah, the Congresswoman is launching her campaign with a video.
And even though there are no African-American women in the United States Senate, we won't let that stop us either. Because when you stand on the side of justice, you don't quit if they don't give you a seat at the table. You bring a folding chair for everyone.
All right. We hear from her. We'll hear more from her.
Oh, yeah.
Our political reporter Greg Lee joining us early this morning with the message for voters. And you talked with her about that.
Yeah, Pam, Dave, good morning to you. This announcement comes as no surprise to many. As the Congresswoman has been preparing this run for some time, she filed her paperwork with the Federal Election Commission last week. And in that launch video released just moments ago, her slogan is "Barbara Lee speaks for me." In the first TV interview of her campaign, the Congresswoman told me why she's running and what she wants voters to hear.
The Senate needs a perspective that I bring with my life experiences as a progressive black woman.
Congresswoman Barbara Lee makes it official. She's running for U.S. Senate. The Oakland representative joining the field to replace Senator Dianne Feinstein and speaking to KTVU in the first TV interview of her campaign.
How do you appeal to Democrats, Republicans, independents, especially in this state, up and down our state as you launch this campaign?
I'm going to go everywhere I can so that people can understand that I see them and that I want to be their champion and put forth my work that I've been doing all along in Congress on their behalf.
Lee, currently serving her 12th term in the House, points to her work championing social justice issues. She also famously was the lone member to vote against the war in Afghanistan in 2001. She hopes to share her personal experiences with voters, including integrating her high school cheer team, having an abortion, and being a survivor of domestic violence. On the issues, she says California's priorities are her priorities.
The climate crisis has got to be a priority for me. It is now. Secondly, housing. I mean, it's unconscionable. It's a moral disgrace that we have so many unsheltered people, and I think the federal government should do more.
Lee choosing to launch her campaign during Black History Month. There are currently no black women in the U.S. Senate. There have only been 2 in the upper chamber's history.
Not only do I intend to fight for people who look like me, I intend to fight for the whole state and for everyone, because I know what challenges are and I know what people are faced with their everyday lives. I don't quit. I don't give up. Come on. That's not in my DNA.
Lee jumps into a race that includes Southern California Representatives Katie Porter and Adam Schiff, all of them touting their progressive values.
The problems of climate change, the risk to our democracy.
We are all rivals of the same flag, all progressives.
What sets you apart as it pertains to the idea of being a progressive?
When you look at the issues that I have championed over the years, some call me the OG, and those who don't know what OG means, it's not original genius, it's original gangster. I've been out there fighting for structural change, institutional change, not tinkering around the edges.
As the 3 candidates and whoever else joins in the field making their case to voters, endorsements are being rolled out. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi getting behind Schiff.
I respect the Speaker, and she has the right to endorse who she wants to endorse. We'll be rolling out my endorsements also, but let me tell you, the point about an election is you connect with the voters.
Connecting also costs money, and latest reports show Lee's campaign has about $52,000 compared to Porter's $7.4 million and Schiff's $21 million. Lee contends she's raised millions for others in the party and says she has a winning strategy.
I'm going to raise money to run the campaign that's going to be a campaign of getting people to the polls. I'll have enough money to do the media, very expensive. I'll have enough money to do everything the traditional way, but I also will have enough money to go directly to the voters.
One issue some donors have raised, her age. The 3 confirmed candidates trying to replace 89-year-old Feinstein. Porter is 49, Schiff is 62, and Lee is 76.
I say, well, try to keep up with me, first of all. But secondly, let me just say, experience counts for something.
Congresswoman Lee thanks her constituents for their continued support and says she's ready to get her message out there.
People have to be inspired, and I know how to inspire people because I'm authentic, and I'm going to tell the truth, I'm going to engage them, and I want them to know that they, again, are going to be seen.
Congresswoman Lee has a number of events in Los Angeles this week. Then she will hold a public launch event Saturday at Lake Merritt, of course, in Oakland.
I like
Greg,
the OG.
That's right.
That's the OG. Now, Greg, we've already seen the campaigns of Katie Porter and Adam Schiff here in the Bay Area. Adam Schiff is from the Bay Area. Congresswoman Lee lives here now. So how important are Bay Area voters going to be?
Well, when you consider the primary process in California, it is top 2 vote getters regardless of party. And we know that Bay Area voters come out in mass for primaries, so you need their vote. The second part of that, and you saw in the piece, we talked a lot about campaign finances and these war chests. Well, Bay Area folks have deep pockets and they are heavily invested in politics. So if you're looking for endorsements, if you're looking for donors, you're going to spend a lot of time in the Bay Area. So expect to see these candidates and any more continue to crisscross and visit up here.
All right, you have to be known throughout the state, though, so that'll be the work cut out. We now have 3 official candidates, then. Do you think the list is going to grow, and do you have any ideas of maybe who else might enter the race?
Yeah, I do. I think, you've got Katie Porter, Schiff, and now Barbara Lee. Ro Khanna had been talking that he would make a decision towards the end of March. It will be interesting to see what Barbara Lee entering this race means for him, because he said he's wanted to see a black woman enter the Senate. So maybe he just gets behind her. That remains to be seen. Republicans, we should mention, say they will put forth a candidate at some point and perhaps coalesce their base behind that person. So I think we could see a couple more, at least, candidates get back into this race.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Greg Lee, thank you for being here.
Good to be here.
Great report.
It's an important seat, for
That's
sure.
Right. And